you'll get the hang pretty soon, but like Dad was doing yesterday, it would be moving around a lot. Good, 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 good. Zoom. Going good. Yeah, no, that's cool. We found some good lines through here that didn't touch a rock, so hoping for the same today. But man, you'll watch my boat jagging across the river because like it's getting hit by eddies left, right, and center, and it's so funny, eh? Like if you see me go at right angles, I definitely won't be doing U-turns until bells. So if I'm going at right angles, it's not by choice. The line should be good though. It's dripping. Oop, we're up there. Something just below the surface. How's it going? Hello. There's some rocks, submerged rocks here that you can see if it's really low, so right now you can't see a lot under the water. Okay, I'm going to spin out and have a look at the gauge. And have a carbo shot too. Hello. How you going, dudes? No, yeah, don't get your feet wet. Yeah. Good fun. Oh yeah, the gauge is broken, so I can you actually see the numbers, can you?
0.6 is down there. You can see 0.6 we're below, and I can't see 0.4.
I could see 0.8 and that was it, but maybe I wasn't looking hard enough. Alright. All good in that bus? Yeah, nice one. Geez, I'm glad we're only going to Bells because actually those carbo shots last time paddling with Dad, I felt empty. I hadn't eaten anything, deliberately, had no energy, and I ate one carbo shot and it kept me going the whole way to Amiens. So that particular brand, I used to not like them, but now it's going to be the one I look for. Now this one is pretty narrow now, I think. It's going to go between the two rocks, between the rocks. Excellent. There's just enough space. As you'll see, there's a big dead tree here that almost half blocks the correct channel coming up here. Makes it even more challenging than usual. It's still open and still possible, but the newbies coming around here just makes it even harder now. Well, another tight turn, I guess. This is again perfect training for the harder bits because you get one or two rapids which are well spaced apart, like Walyunga and Terminator. If you do turn over, you just swim to the bank and you're fine. And then this sort of thing here, which is tough but perfectly doable. And you get it all in a really short paddle. I reckon you should do this, over and over. Dog's breakfast, I'm going to pick a different line today than yesterday. And the day before yesterday. Day before yesterday, yeah. Yeah, see this little branch here, or tree here? Kind of blocks off. Might have been there before. But now it's out of the water. Oh, it's getting shallow. I remember this. Gonna go back right a little bit to miss the rocks. There's some rocks over there. Who wants to build a shortcut? That's the shortcut through there. It's a little bit bony today. I did it very narrow, yeah. I did it for the first time with Dad, and wasn't that fast. All right, we gotta go left down here now. So Dad went straight ahead here and he got rocks. So gonna follow me down to the left side here and be ready to turn right again. Murray and his buddy on skis got messed up here. Rock there. Okay. Okay. Good one. That's Joel's folly. He turned over there in the 415. That's right. Yeah. Like that, yeah. No more excitement and waves. That's different. Now it's all about picking your channel and sliding down properly, and yeah. And you're sort of carefully listening for a rock hit, and oh look, I missed the rocks. Yes, success. I didn't feel a hit. And I almost prefer this level because our boats are made for it, and it takes a lot more sort of knowledge and skill rather than just brute force or something that everybody else can get by just paddling in any other river. But right now you have to know this river. There's the Bells Rapids hill in front of us. Still got Terminator to go. I'm so glad over the years that my hands have got accustomed to paddling. So now I only need tape on 2 fingers or maybe 4 fingers at the most. Even then, like, I don't get bad blisters and don't have a huge problem. Hoon over here to the right. More space. Under the tree. Don't go here. Zoom. Yeah, it felt really good for a bit and then tiring. It's only just 10 kilometers an hour, even with the current or lack of current. This would be a good one coming upstream today from Bells. You could paddle up all the way up these things. Just enough water to cover the rocks, but not enough power. Just come in behind the eddy and then shoot up. Maybe not here though. There you go. You. I've captured 3 ducks, that's enough, isn't it? My We've got enough for supper now. I wonder if Dad will show Clemmy Google Maps on his phone where it has a little dot showing where I am. If it works down... That's right. Like half of the valley has coverage, which is amazing. Yeah, he was saying somewhere in the tea trees he had me, and then down at championships he gets you, and so good fun. Now another rock on the left here. But we're going to jag over somewhere. I think I'm going to go after the big rock here. Usually I go before the big rock, so I'm sure it'll be fine either way. Around through here. Yeah. Sorry, ducks. Jeez, got 5 here now. Ha! And some cormorants. Jeez, with Dad the other day, I was paddling along down below Upper Swan, and I saw this. We were just talking about. I said, "Oh, Grant, the geologist we were with in the bush, said he was paddling in New South Wales, and it was in a big pool, and saw some platypus in front of him." I thought, "Wow, that's cool." And so I was paddling along with Dad, and saw this huge shuffle in the water, and it looked just like a platypus. I thought, no, that can't be, not here. It was a big cormorant, with a big bill that looked just like a bloody platypus. And they'd been swimming underwater, and under my boat, and then popped out on the other side. And every time I see them, I'm gonna go, "Oh, you dirty platypus." There's some smart ducks going back the other way. They learned which way home is. Oh. Yeah, so we're gearing up for an Aussie Formula One World Champion. It's a little bit over 50-50, yeah. And like 5 or 6, I think. Fair few. And there's only one race win in front now. One full race win. So it's very possible that he doesn't win. But then next year, Audi and Cadillac are both joining, so it's going to be a huge thing next year, even if he doesn't win. But if he does win, then it'll be Aussie, defending champ and the new developers. So yeah, so I'll definitely try and get over for the race, and that'll be awesome. Yeah, thanks. And I'll see if I can get a GA seat for all 3. If I can't get all 3, I don't mind, because I don't think I'd survive walking around. I've got my little seat, my little chair that I'll bring, which would be perfect. But 3 days is like a bit much, and it's like a festival that goes for 3 days. All 3 days, if you go the whole time and listen to every band, then you're a bit tired by the end of it. And your favourite one at the end might be a waste, because you'll be stuffed. So I think I better just go Sunday, maybe Saturday. There's enough time to see and do everything on one day, They don't overcram it in, like a theme park. They don't expect you to be there for a week. They know how long people have, so yeah, I'll go for that, and see if I can hang out with Sam a little bit, because he's got a grandstand seat exactly opposite where we were sitting. So on the same turn 1, and I think he's even more premium because he's down the straight. So I don't know how he got that, because our seats were like, top tier, man. I don't know how you got those. Like, they were. Absolutely. Well, turn 1, yeah. Absolutely, yeah. No, that's one of the absolute hotspots on the track. And the fact that we could see all the way down the we could see the exit. So we had the corner, and then anything happening on the corner continued. If it continued, we saw that continuation as well, and that was awesome, because then we could see like when Hadjar hit the barrier on the first lap, and then Jack Doohan did it on a different place in the track, but if he had done it on this place, we would have seen him spin out all the way down in the distance, sort of thing. And that corner there is where Alonso crashed when I was there with Rod in 2015. I also crashed there, and I was walking way around by the golf course, and I ran around to see where it crashed, and they'd already cleaned everything up, and it was like nothing had happened there, and I couldn't tell exactly where it happened, so but I know now because I recreated it. So this pool used to be distinct because it had two really big overarching trees, and it was like super scary because you'd go under them thinking, oh, don't fall on me, and now both of them have fallen. So, that's right, I'm pretty sure that one there, that was one of them, and that used to go all the way over, and the branches have fallen off or done something now, and the other one must have disappeared entirely. Okay, now we're going to go a little bit close to that tree on the left, that branch that sticks out, because Dad reckons that it's okay, it won't suck you under. Because I went further away from it and I hit a rock, and so I'd rather not do that this time. So we're just going to slide normal route, but just like sliding on the left hand side of the river here. Don't cut the corner today. And yeah, we should be fine. Whew. It's a bit rocky. Yeah, I did that too. You did the same thing I did. Nice. Yee-hee. Well done. Now I missed the tree. There you go. I missed the tree. I'm going straight through. Woo! Jeez, I did the exact same thing you did. I came down and jagged over to the left on the rocks. Do you think we should have gone further left of those ones we hit? Like that. That's the kind of the question is, where is the path through those secondary ones? It's all good and well we enter in the right place, and we have the option to go anywhere across the whole river. We can cut the corner to the right. You can miss all of those because you've got about like 1 meter that we're playing around in the water, in the wet water, and we can easily go to the right, we can go to the left, we can go straight ahead. Like last time with Dad, I went straight ahead and slid over a little bit, but it wasn't that bad. So I'd say definitely we hit lots of things, too many, we hit far too many to say that's the way. You know, that definitely wasn't the right place to be. But then where is the right place? I thought that was the right place. So
Getting to about the level where
it matters.
it's really paddleable.
Yeah, well, even
Sort of sliding off quite a few rocks.
totally. But I'd say also it teaches you tons. I mean, we say 0.6 is the perfect level, but 0.6 you can slide off those rocks that we hit, and it doesn't really matter. And maybe you're right. Maybe that means below 0.6 there's no path down the river without hitting rocks. But I'd argue that no, there's a path, it's just much harder, smaller, and it's a little bit different to the path at 0.6. So today, that's why it's great fun, because I think there might be a way, and if we find it, then wow, then we've got the Hank McGregor, because he paddled the damn river at 0.2, and pretty much didn't get out of his Kevlar boat and didn't smash his Kevlar boat. So nobody else would be able to do that. Everyone else would have to carry the boat down, you know, half a dozen rapids. But not only did he not carry, but he didn't hurt it, you know, so it's possible, you know, sort of thing is the answer. Maybe it's not possible for mortals, for regular people, but you know, he weighs just as much as a regular person, so I don't see why not. It's a question of boat placement, and some things we can't do. And I can't draw stroke like he can, and I can't pull the nose over and whatnot, but I don't think he's doing that very often. Alright, so the Bell's shortcut, I call this. We won't bother with the shortcut today. Although I did notice when I did the long way with Dad, man, it's got a big eddy here and it's slow as heck. So if we did take the shortcut, it's a good, maybe more than probably 5 meters, I'd say. 5 meter gain. That'll be pretty difficult and narrow today. Plus we'd scare that girl. Yeah, this eddy right here slows you down. I assume they knew we were going straight to Bells, and they probably would be on the bridge, and if that was the case. We'll see. Oh, hard left again, like paddle straight towards, both Dad and I paddled straight towards the rock at the top, and then it pulls you around into the chute and lines you up perfectly with the V. And both of us... Well, there's just side current, so it'll just pull you too far to the right. So you're quite right, as soon as you start pointing to the right, you're too far, and there's not enough pressure, water power to pull you into the proper place. And by doing what you do with us, and it pulls you around to the right a bit, both of us were then set up with a gentle right turn below the chute to line us up for double slide for the rest of it. So both of us sort of, Dad thought, oh, he might spin out and go to the left, but then he found himself turning right by itself, you know, so no worries. But yeah, just keep the paddle in the water either side, and keep it straight, because both of us will spin out, you know, before we hit a wave. It'll turn. We got that new way through the thicket up here, which is much straightforward. We just brushed a little tea tree. Dad was saying, oh, it's the high water way, and I think it might be okay in low water, so we're going to try it out in low water. I'm pretty sure it's better than the other way, where we used to go that tight turn around a tea tree here, and it's not unnecessary. So it's I think we've just simplified the thicket even more. Now these pillars, I could see them last time, but they weren't. You couldn't hit them. Can't see them now. Ah, it might even be a little bit higher than 2 days ago. Definitely not dropped very much. Because those pillars, I was thinking, oh, those pillars will probably be out of the water very soon. And still fine. Okay. Yeah, I'll just head straight down unless there's a problem. Oh, well, we'll look for Dad first. Dad and Penny first. Alright, so I'm going straight ahead through there. There are rocks at the top there, so we're just going to avoid the rocks and then turn left. Like, don't go over there first. Still easier than going all the way around that way. Yeah, see this rock here? I hit that. And then straight down here, yeah. Well, a bit of a turn. You'll be fine. You can bounce off everything you need to. Oh, they're there. They're watching. People. Yoo-hoo! All good. Woo! Not over yet. Yee-hee. We'll go the cheating chute this way. A little bit easier today. Just come on to the left side here. And like start on the left hand side and angle across to the right a little bit. You'll see a gap through the rocks here. End up in the middle. Aha. That's the long boat shortcut cheating, yeah. If you find yourself turning left after Devil Slide, it's kind of easy to go there. If you're not turning left, it's hard to go there. Oh yeah. Like if it's really high, then oh bugger that. Okay, sort of regulation. Actually, I'm going to try and go right hand side again, that new line we take. Watch this stick here. Gonna come in through the haystacks like usual. There's a rock there. Well, I know, right? I think we did all right there. I think I found a nice little secret. You jag right across to the right.
You went further to the right, and that was better than where I went.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, oh, I think I can just go straight through.
You see that rock like a blade that kind of like cuts the water?
Yeah, is that your favourite rock?
I want to try and get away from that guy at all costs. And I was able to go on the right side of it today, which was the choice. I'm just gonna spin around and act the fool for a bit. Just look out for rocks in the middle of the channel here. The beach, yep, perfect. How's it going? I know, right? New Yorkers, that away, man. Works pretty well in reverse. Excellent. There you go. Hello. Beep, 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 beep. There you go. Hello. Hey dude. Woo. Hello again. There you go. Oh, not the first time I hit that rock. Yeesh. Oh, good fun. The beach just down there. Yeah. Sorry, yeah. Just in the little gap there, right there. Yep, that's the one. Not too bad. Woo. Tiring. All good there. Yeah. Right there. I know, right? There is good. That's good. I got a spot just here. I was lining up and I did not even see the one in front. That's perfect. I think I might have re-injured my boat.